Recently, I noticed something very small, but it left a big impression on me. I was just standing outside when I saw a line of ants moving across the ground. At first, I didn't think much of it. Ants are everywhere. But the longer I watched them, the more I realized there was something worth paying attention to. Each ant was carrying something: tiny bits of food, pieces of leaves. Some of them looked far heavier than the ant itself. What surprised me wasn't just their strength, it was how organized they were. No competition, no ant trying to show it was better than the others. They all moved with purpose. That made me pause and think. These ants didn't look important individually. If you saw just one, you might ignore it. But together, they accomplished something much bigger than any single ant could do alone. And that observation made me reflect on my own life. There are moments when I feel small, moments when I wonder whether my efforts really matter, whether what I do, especially in spiritual things, makes any difference at all. But watching those ants reminded me of something Jehovah has already taught us in His Word. At Proverbs chapter 6, verse 6, we are encouraged to observe the ant, not because it's powerful, but because it's diligent, cooperative, and purposeful. The ant doesn't need constant supervision, it understands its role and carries it out. That made me think about Jehovah's servants. Just like those ants, none of us work alone. Each of us has a role. Some roles are visible, others are quiet. Some people speak, others support. Some teach, others encourage. Others show hospitality. Others remain faithful despite challenges no one else sees. From a distance, the ants all look the same, but each one was contributing. That challenged me personally. Sometimes I compare myself to others. I looked at what someone else can do and feel my contribution is too small. But ants don't stop working because another ant is stronger. They just keep going. That taught me something important. Jehovah doesn't need me to do everything. He asks me to do my part. Another thing I noticed was unity. The ants didn't fight over the food. They didn't pull in opposite directions. They worked towards one goal. Even when the path was difficult, they adjusted together. That reminded me of 1 Corinthians chapter 12, where the Bible explains that a body has many parts, but all of them work together. If one part suffers, the whole body feels it. If one part works well, everyone benefits. Unity doesn't mean we are all the same. It means we are moving in the same direction. Watching those ants made me ask myself, am I supporting unity? Am I cooperating, or am I trying to do things my own way? There was one more lesson that stayed with me. Those ants didn't stop because the journey was long. They didn't quit because the load was heavy. They kept going, step by step. That encouraged me. There are days when spiritual routines feel hard, when study, prayer, or meetings require effort. But ants don't wait to feel motivated. They are consistent. Consistency, I realize, is quiet faith in action. So something as small as ants ended up teaching me something big. Jehovah values cooperation. He values diligence. And he notices even the smallest effort when it's done with the right heart. Since that day, whenever I see ants, I don't just see insects anymore. I'm reminded that no effort in the over service is insignificant, and that working together is always stronger than working alone. Have you ever noticed a small part of creation that taught you a big spiritual lesson? You can please share it in the comment section.